there are a lot of reasons to criticize Atomic Heart for. For example, the dialogue is kinda cringe. For those of you who played it, probably know what I mean. The very sexy robot waifus do not get a lot of screen time. The combat is a little bit dull. For example, you're supposed to dodge when the robots turn red, but if you use that spinning axe maneuver, you become invincible, and thus you can completely negate that mechanic. There's a lot of things to criticize it, but one of the things that I didn't even think about is that it supports communism. So I expect that the Communist Party in the United States is going to get a lot of power now that people are able to play this video game. I think that in Germany especially, we are going to see a rise of the Red Plague now that this game is available to them as well. And I'm really curious, what the fuck is the Ukrainian government thinking? Like, you would think they would have more important things on their mind rather than to petition Sony to remove a video game? Is this going to help with the war effort? Are the Russians being moralized because Atomic Heart is being sold into the West? Is Putin going, perfect, Tovarish, another purchase of Atomic Heart. We can deploy another T-42 on the front lines. This is absolutely ridiculous. And the idea that this game supports communism is also bewildering due to the fact that it's kind of the same like saying BioShock supports Andrew Ryan. It's not really a mockery, but it is a criticism of the system, definitely. And while it uses communist aesthetics, I would say that art should be able to do this. Like, there is not something that we should consider as heretical art. Like, this art is tainted by Satan. The devil is going to come out in the dark of the night in order to steal your children because you have played this video game. I really find it absolutely bewildering. So, if you're saying that by buying this game you are supporting the Russians, am I going to get a Medal of Valor if I purchase Stalker 2? Like, is the Ukrainian army going to thank me personally for my contribution to their cause if I'm going to purchase 3 copies of Stalker 2? Like, is this really what they're wanting people to believe? Because surely the same logic should apply, right? Unbelievable. And, you know, the idea that Sony actually gives a shit about communism. I mean, they're in California now. Do I need to say anything more than that? And also, there are so many video games that promote communism. I mean, there was a city builder simulator, which takes place in the Soviet Union. There's another video game that Romanians have made, which also takes place in a communist dystopia. Are those games now supposed to be banned? Should Sony also be concerned about them? The only thing that they're doing, unironically, is to Streisand effect this game. I know so many people that would have refunded this game, but it's basically like a fuck you to moral busybodies. They didn't know about the Ukrainian government. It's just like people on Twitter that are complaining about it, right? So, it's just, it is what it is. Like, the idea that someone else gets to tell you what video games you are and aren't allowed to play gives us PTSD from our childhood. You know, when the concerned mother came in and was like, oh my god, you're listening to heavy metal. Oh, that is so dangerous. Oh, you're destroying the foundations of our society. Oh, literally that. Fucking literally that. Oh my god, you're playing Doom. Oh, you're playing Diablo. Oh, you're playing Atomic Heart. What is it with these people? I genuinely want to understand, like, how can you believe that a video game is causing harm into the world? And if you're going to make the argument that, oh my god, we are ethical purchasing, we are ethical people, we have transcended our humanity, and we are now ethical buyers. You have a smartphone, which is probably built with the child labor of people in Africa that had to mine the rare earth minerals in order to get your smartphone. You fucking go into a shop where you purchase clothes that have been made in China with sweat labor. You know, shut the fuck up. Please. For the love of God, just shut the fuck up. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.